5. Channel 85.
Hi, Brandonovich.
Hola, Sam.
Little S, big A, little M. Hola to you, too.
So, I thought we would talk about Eagle Rock.
Eagle Rock, that's in California.
It's in California.
I'm from California. No big deal.
It's in the northeast corner of Los Angeles, and it's a former city that was brought into the city of Los Angeles in about 1911. Oh.
I didn't know that. I mean, I knew where it was.
And it is named for an Eagle Rock.
What is an Eagle Rock?
Well,
I feel like that's the apt question to follow that statement.
in Eagle Rock, there is a large sandstone rock that overlooks the valley. And people see two different ways of seeing an eagle in this Eagle Rock.
Okay.
There's kind of a V cut out of it.
Okay.
So it seems to, for some people, cast a shadow as an eagle in
like
flight,
wings. Boom, boom.
which is how I always saw it.
Yeah.
But I've learned that some people see it as in profile, as an eagle in profile.
Like the head of
The
an eagle,
head
like the
of an
nail, like a
eagle.
little beak.
Right. So it would be just the head
Weird.
of the eagle. Yeah. And apparently the Indians who lived, or the Native Americans who lived in Eagle Rock before Europeans got there, had also identified this rock as being
You would think that it
looking
would,
like an
like,
eagle.
I don't know, with earthquakes and whatnot, that it would be no more.
It
But
is.
alas.
It's experiencing some erosion.
I mean, I'm sure, like, that makes sense. That's how erosion works over time, wearing down. But especially just because earthquakes, I know everyone here in the Midwest is always like, but you have earthquakes out there. I was like, not a big deal, really. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I sit there and go, oh, hey, I think we just had an earthquake. But you would think that things like that wouldn't last as long as it seems to have.
So there are a few good ways to get views of the Eagle Rock.
Oh, yeah?
Pretty much being anywhere in Eagle Rock. Most places you can see, well, some places. If you're on the 2 freeway, heading north, sometimes you can see it that way. The 134 goes past it, and right at the base of Eagle Rock is Eagle Rock Park, which is a gigantic park, and you can see the Eagle Rock there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Totally random, completely bizarre, and this was completely unplanned fact. I read this thing about like Californians versus like other people, and we say the in front of our freeways, like
I've
the
heard
5, the 2, well, whatever. Like you would never hear somebody here in Columbia say, "I'm gonna hop on the 70." You just get on 70. But at home, because you're from California, I'm from California, we definitely the 52 to the 5 to the 805. Like that's just how it is. I think that's an interesting. What a strange cultural quirk.
And there are a few, Eagle Rock has had some significant residents. John Steinbeck lived there while he was writing of Mice and Men.
Oh, really?
And he lived in a house that is no longer there, and it's near the location of the Eagle Rock Plaza. But that was, the 2 freeway now runs where the 2. Right where the John Steinbeck house was.
That's good. Let's just tear down houses of important literary figures.
Day of the Locust was filmed there with Donald Sutherland. There are a lot of houses that look like they're from the 1940s.
Cool.
So it's used for older looking
That's
movies.
like really the coolest thing about LA to me is that like everywhere you turn, there's like, I mean, did you know, another random fact from this kid, did you know why Hollywood, like why the movie industry is located in Los Angeles? Like why they chose that place, like the big,
I thought
people.
because it didn't rain, but I don't know if that's true or not.
Not true. I mean, I'm sure that was a contributing factor, but actually if you drive for like an hour or less in any direction, you can get to the desert, to the mountains, so you can be in snowy, in the winter you can be in snowy mountain caps, the ocean, you can get to all these different locations relatively quickly and easily. It's very well situated, and if you think about it, that's totally true.
Yeah,
You got like some forests, mountains, desert.
And something else, in Los
ocean.
Angeles, there used to be a trolley car system that was called the Red Lines. And Who Framed Roger Rabbit and LA Confidential are movies about after the Red Lines had been taken out, or the destruction of the Red Lines.
Yeah.
And the Red Lines ran through Eagle Rock on Eagle Rock Boulevard and Colorado Boulevard. And when you're on those streets, the streets are incredibly wide, and they have these huge islands. And the islands used to be where the red lines ran and where people would get on and off.
Huh, I did not know that.
So they're like almost
cool.
like parks in the middle of the streets there. And all the
Weird.
streets that are very wide and have the large islands, it's because of the red lines.
I wonder if there are, I mean, obviously trolleys still run in San Francisco, but there are a lot of streets. I was just there recently, and there's a lot of streets that have really like kind of parks in between, and I wonder if that's like old lines or whatever. I bet that is similar. Should do some research about that.
I guess what are some other fun facts about Eagle Rock?
Good.
I can think of some.
I bet somebody out there in the world.
The movie Cyrus that was just out, it's supposed to be Highland Park apparently, but it was filmed in Eagle Rock.
I wonder if they know anything about Eagle Rock.
I hope they do.
Or California and how we talk about our freeways as if they're
and our
people.
accents, such as our up talking, where we speak higher at the end of a sentence than at the beginning.
Whatever. Like, totally freaked me out. No, I'm just kidding. That would be ridiculous. I really don't. Anyway, so if you have questions, comments, or concerns about Eagle Rock, California stereotypes and, I don't know, stigmas, is that the right word? Totally send them our way because we'd love to hear what you think. So questions, comments, concerns, scientificstation.com.